2. Background. The driver, a 25-year-old resident of Sun Valley, has been pulled over for a minor traffic infraction. He's a local, known to the community as a quiet and unassuming individual. The dog, a 2-year-old German Shepherd, is his loyal companion, always by his side. The officer who made the stop is a seasoned veteran of the Lapt, with years of experience in high-pressure situations. But despite the routine nature of the stop, the atmosphere is tense, the air thick with anticipation. The driver's eyes dart back and forth between the officer and his dog, his mind racing with thoughts of what could go wrong. 3. The day it happened. As the officer approaches the vehicle, he's met with the sound of furious barking. The dog, sensing its owner's anxiety, has become agitated, its eyes fixed intently on the officer. The driver, attempting to calm the animal, reaches back into the vehicle, his hand extended in a soothing gesture. But the officer, perceiving this as a potential threat, shouts a warning, "Sir, keep your hands where I can see them." The driver, startled, jerks his hand back, and in the chaos that follows, the dog breaks free from the vehicle, its leash snapping as it lunges at the officer. The officer, reacting instinctively, draws his gun, the sound of the shot echoing through the streets of Sun Valley. The dog, hit by the bullet, collapses to the ground, its body twitching in agony. The driver, horror-stricken, screams in despair, "No, no, no, you didn't have to shoot him." 4. Police response. The officer, still shaken by the encounter, calls for backup, his voice trembling as he reports the incident. The LAPD's bomb squad is summoned to the scene as a precautionary measure due to the presence of a suspicious package in the vehicle. The area is cordoned off, and the driver is taken into custody, his eyes fixed on the lifeless body of his dog. The officer, still trying to process the events that transpired, is met with a mixture of anger and sadness from the community, many of whom are outraged by the shooting of the dog. 5. Evidence and witnesses. As investigators review the dashcam footage and interview witnesses, a clearer picture emerges of the events leading up to the shooting. The driver, it's revealed, had been pulled over for a minor infraction, but the situation escalated rapidly due to the presence of the dog. The officer, though shaken, maintains that he acted in self-defense, fearing for his life as the dog lunged at him. Forensic analysis reveals that the dog was indeed shot at close range, but the question remains, was the use of deadly force justified? 6. Trial and outcome. The incident sparks a heated debate in the community, with many calling for greater accountability from the Lapt. The driver, though grief-stricken, is charged with obstructing a police officer, a misdemeanor offense. The officer, meanwhile, is placed on administrative leave, pending the outcome of an internal investigation. As the case makes its way through the courts, the community remains divided, some defending the officer's actions, while others condemn the shooting of the dog as an egregious example of police brutality. 7. Community impact. The incident has a profound impact on the community, sparking a wider conversation about police accountability and the use of force. Local residents, many of whom have had negative experiences with law enforcement, express outrage and frustration, calling for greater transparency and reform. The Lapt, in response, announces plans to review its policies and procedures, with a focus on de-escalation techniques and crisis management. As the community struggles to come to terms with the tragedy, one thing is clear. The shooting of the dog has left an indelible mark on the psyche of Sun Valley, a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of accountability. 8. Closing narration. As we reflect on the events of that fateful day in Sun Valley, we are reminded of the complexities and nuances of human nature. The driver, a young man with a loyal companion by his side, found himself in a desperate situation, one that would ultimately lead to tragedy. The officer, a seasoned veteran of the Lapt, was forced to make a split-second decision, one that would have far-reaching consequences. As we consider the circumstances surrounding the shooting of the dog, we are compelled to ask, what can we learn from this incident, and how can we work towards creating a safer, more compassionate community for all?